Hello Smeggies, as you can see I've got some gerbils at the side of me. I'm looking after them for my littlest brother and future sis-in-law. They're on holiday at the moment. This is Simba and this is Indy.
They're bloody annoying.
What makes you say that?
Because they're always noisy.
Well, it could be worse.
How? Hey Fwed, shut the up! Ah, crap. I'm telling you, he swore at me.
Fwed, don't be daft. Gerbils can't talk.
How did you not hear him?
Because he didn't speak. All I heard was a squeak.
Oh no, I'm like Dr. Dolittle.
Don't you mean Dr. Sodol?
Clue 1, don't you start.
Okay, enough. It's now time for another episode of...
What the? What is happening? Why are you little? Ah. It wasn't that funny. Oh yes it was, you. They're at it again.
Fwed, not now. I read in the news some really odd stories this week. An orchestra is playing a series of soothing concerts for pregnant women in the hope of boosting their unborn baby's intelligence in Zurich, Switzerland. Seriously? What on earth? Why? If they want them more intelligent, then why don't they wait until they're born and old enough, then tell them that playing music to unborn babies is not going to make them more intelligent? That's what teaching and learning is for. Well, for some of us.
Yeah, Fwed is a Oi!
A dad, 53, was treated for burns after lightning struck his willy in Madrid, Spain. It only struck his groin. Ooh. Was he wearing metal underwear? Is he a goth? Doesn't really go into much detail, but I can only imagine it went for the one piece of metal that'll be on him, which would be a zipper. You know, his fly. Maybe he should invest in clothes that only fasten with plastic buttons.
Fwed could do with being electrocuted. Yeah, but it smelled like Oi!
Archaeologists who found the remains of the first gay caveman have uncovered his village near Prague, Czech Republic. I'm sorry, what? How can they possibly know he's gay? And they've uncovered his village? Were they all wearing leather? Was leather even invented then? Seriously, how do they know that this caveman was gay? Maybe it was the same scientists who've come up with this next claptrap. Dinosaurs may have guffed their way to extinction, say experts. Their toxic fumes could have brought on a climate change catastrophe that dealt the fatal blow, claim British researchers. Dino wind contained a high proportion of deadly greenhouse gas methane, 21 times more powerful than carbon dioxide at trapping heat and warming the planet. They are believed to have let off more than 520 million tonnes a year of the gas during more than 150 million years on Earth. Cows and other farm animals produce about 100 million tonnes a year, just a fifth of dinosaur levels. Scientists have previously said that dinosaurs were wiped out by a huge asteroid hitting Earth 65 million years ago. What the... Dinosaurs farted themselves to death? They pooped everywhere, never cleaning up after themselves, sitting around laughing, eating beans and farting until they died from causing the planet to warm up. I've heard it all now. By now most people know that global warming is a big pile of dino doo-doo, and it's just the experts trying desperately to convince us that it's a real threat, just to keep their jacuzzi and gambling money going. But I digress, because if I start on this subject we'll be here for hours. Just ask anybody who knows me. An asteroid wiped them out. Big rock, Earth, boom, keel over, dead. Simple as that. Anyone who believes this story must have had an orchestra play for them whilst waiting to be born.
What's that Fwed had never been born? Yeah, what a I'm gonna be slapping gerbils in a minute.
Fwed, leave these poor animals alone. Well, I have to go now. Don't forget to check out my other shows, Agony Smeg, Smegchris Review, my latest short film A Writer's Process, and on my second channel where I do my vlogs. Until the next time, peace out.
Fwed, what are you off to? In other words, go yourself, you This, I'm going to go wash my hair.
What hair? That's true, you should get that looked at. Thanks Indy, thanks Simba. That was funny. You really trolled the hell out of Fwed.
Where's our reward? Now off, you annoying
An orchestra is playing a series of soothing concerts for pregnant women in the hope of boosting their I can't read. Seriously, how do they know that this gave man? Anyone who believes this story must have had an orchestra play for them whilst waiting for being.
I wish that beat Fwed had never been. Oh.